Hey guys, it's Jessica Hayes. Believe it or not, I am wearing color on my eyeballs. Very colorful look for you guys today. I will be doing a full face tutorial using the new Makeup Geek Foiled range and lots of other Makeup Geek goodies. So if you want to learn how to achieve this colorful look, then keep watching and I will teach you exactly how to do it. So for my base, I'm going to start off with the Supergoop City Serum. This acts as my SPF and moisturizer as well. After that, I'm going to apply a tiny little pea size of the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. Then I'm going to go in with my Illamasqua Skin Base 4.5 and this Morphe G35 brush. I'm going to use just a little bit of this Amazing Cosmetics line filler underneath the eyes, not too much, otherwise it will get bally with your concealer. And then I'm just going to blot 2 little dots of the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in L9 Neutral. I was using the L3 Warm for a while. I found that this color actually is better for around the eye area for me. So for my eye base, I'm going to use the NYX High Definition Eye Primer. Dab a little bit of that over my lids. Today's look, the feature is going to be this pigment, this foiled pigment from Makeup Geek. This is called Voodoo. I just absolutely am obsessed with this color. It's so crazy bright. I have been doing a lot of neutral stuff lately and I was like, well, step up your game. I'm just going to start by applying a little bit of this color Fuji into the crease of the eye. And then using that same Furless ME3 brush, I'm going to take the same color and buff it underneath the eyes. Just going to grab this smaller crown detail brush. This is a C462 and this color from Makeup Geek Time Travel. Just take a little V across the eye with that. Don't worry if it's not looking super perfect yet because we'll blend it out later. And then a little underneath the lower lash line too. I'm going to grab my little Cosette S185 brush and a mixture of those two colors, and I'm just going to buff those harsh lines away. Just go over with that original blending brush and make sure that that lime green is buffed into the skin, top and bottom. Now here comes the fun part, using the pigment. So be careful when you open them. Obviously, pigments can be messy sometimes, but this time they have a nice little sifter on it. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter onto my brush. Just one pump is enough. And then I'm just gonna pat that pigment into the brush as well. I'm going to apply that to the lid of the eye, just using patting motions. Whoa. So vibrant, oh my gosh. I'm going to grab just a little bit on the tip of that Cosette brush and just buff that underneath as well. Don't worry about wetting the brush for this step because we want this to be nice and soft. Just run back under with a little bit of that fluffy brush in the Fuji color as well. I'm gonna get that same Cosette brush and a little bit of the pigment dry and just buff it through the crease so it's not a line. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this color Dragonfly from Makeup Geek just to buff through the crease, and that will be just to kind of soften that line right there as well. Just gonna take my foundation brush and just buff very lightly the shadow upwards in the direction of the shape of my eye. Not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to go ahead and try to put a little bit of this Gargoyle pigment on the inner corner of the eye. I really want to wear that greyish lip from the new Foiled lip gloss, so I'm kind of doing this to pair the colours in with each other. I'm just taking that Gargoyle pigment on the Cosette D200 brush, and I'm going to use that in the inner corner of the eye. And when you're playing with pigments, always use more of a pressing motion when you're first putting them on. This will help with them not falling everywhere. Add this color Ocean to the waterline of the eye. I've been enjoying more of a brushed up brow look lately, so I'm just gonna go in and fill my brows in just very lightly anywhere that it needs with the Nabla Brow Pencil Uranus. Just in these little patchy bits here, but nothing too crazy or full on. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow and just lightly comb that. Make sure you don't touch your skin with this. You only want to touch the hairs, because if you touch the skin then you'll leave little blobs of brown. Go ahead and apply some mascara to the eyes. So for the cheeks, I'm sure you could probably already guess, but I'm going to take, it's usually either one of these two colors, Love Triangle or Breakup. I think I'm going to go with the Cool Contour, and this is Breakup. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Face Brush. So for the inner corner of the eye, I'm going to grab a little bit of this Duochrome highlighter from Makeup Geek and Electrify and just pop that right in the inner corner right there. Just to lighten up that coloring just a little bit. And use just a tiny bit just under the brow. For the cheek highlight, I'm going to be using this Cosette 140 brush and the Duochrome highlighter Moon Phase. This has a really pretty like blue iridescent. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of that Electrify color as well, just because we can, and kind of add it to the mid plane there. For finishing touches for concealer, I always like to pop just a little bit of the Amazing Concealer in Ivory just underneath the eyes. Just that little area there where I've brought the highlight down a little too far, just pat over with your foundation brush just to buff that back into the skin. I'm so mad because I can't find my favorite Greige lip liner, Sebastian from OCC. Oh. No, that's Penny Royal. Instead, I'm gonna use the pencil from Makeup Geek in Spice. So this is the color I was most excited about in the line. This is the Vinyl Foiled Lip Gloss. Gonna finish off with the Urban Decay All Nighter. Well, there you go, guys. That is the most colorful look that I've done in forever. Maybe I should do one of those random color challenges. I've seen them a few times on J-Kiss's channel, so let me know in the comments below if you want me to do something crazy like that and actually put some color on my face. But yeah, I did this green look because I have been gravitating a lot towards orangey kind of eyes lately, and I was like, when I saw that pigment, I was like, this is pretty much the opposite to what I've been doing lately. So I decided I was gonna step out of my box and wear some green on my eyes. I don't really ever wear green or blue or anything. I usually gravitate towards reds and purples and oranges, or just straight up black. I hope you guys have enjoyed this colorful look from me. I also have a lip swatch review of the Makeup Geek foiled lip glosses as well, which I love. So obviously this is my favorite color from the range, but I will link that so you can see all of the other colors that come as well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my tutorials. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next week. Bye.